This morning you will be receiving the PSAT student guide. The PSAT will be given on October 17th to all 10th and 11th grade students. The PSAT helps you prepare for the SAT, provides feedback on the test showing you which questions you answered wrong and what skills you should work on to improve. As a junior, your scores are entered into the National Merit Scholarship Competition and the Maryland Distinguished Scholar Application process. The guide includes test rules and regulations, information regarding the National Merit Scholarship Program, and a practice test. Today, at the beginning of each period, we will ask you to take out your practice test and answer the questions presented on the announcements. After a few minutes, we will tell you the correct answer and explain why that answer is correct. Please use this study guide to prepare for the PSAT. So your student guide will have two sides. The blue side will give you test-taking information and which questions will be, the types of questions that will be asked. The orange side has the National Merit and the Scholarship Program information. Within the booklet, if you would all pull it out, is a full-length practice test. Please take this to every class period today. We will be asking you questions that are within this practice test that we would like you to work on at the beginning of each period.
Good morning, I'm Mrs. Warren.
And I'm Claire Steinbrook.
And this is Kent Island High School's PSAT question of the day.
While the legislative initiative is hailed by its blank as a bold solution to a pressing problem, its blank argue that it will produce no meaningful results.
Possible choices are A, supporters, critics, B, advocates, proponents, C, detractors, antagonists, D, adversaries, observers, and finally E, auditors, creditors.
The answer is A, supporters and critics.
Hi, I'm Miss Jane, and here is your PSAT math question of the day. If you turn to page 12 and look at problem number 8, it says, in the figure above, point P lies on segments QT and RU. If the measure of angle RPQ is 40 degrees, and the measure of angle SPU is 70 degrees, what is the measure of angle SPT? A, 30 degrees, B, 35 degrees, C, 40 degrees, D, 45 degrees, or E, 50 degrees. And now for your solution. If you read, it says the measure of angle RPQ is 40 degrees. So let's mark this angle as 40 degrees. Due to vertical angles, this angle here of angle TPU must also be 40 degrees. It tells us that the entire angle is 70 degrees. So therefore, my angle that is left over, SPT, must be 30 degrees. So you should have chosen option A.
Good morning, I'm Mrs. Warren.
Morning, I'm Kristen Abolish.
And this is your Kent Island High School English PSAT question of the day.
Dr. David Ho was named Time Magazine's Man of the Year in blank of his blank work with innovative drug therapies that gave hope to many patients.
Your choices for the answer are A, recognition and groundbreaking, B, defense and pivotal, C, appreciation and naive, D, protection and monumental, and finally E, acknowledgement and intangible.
Just gonna stand there and watch me burn. That's alright.
The answer is A, recognition and groundbreaking.
And here is your second PSAT question of the day. If you turn to page 22 and look at problem number 28. If k is a constant such that x minus 2 and x plus 2 are factors of the polynomial 100 x squared plus k, what is the value of k? A, negative 400, B, negative 25, C, negative 4, D, 25, or E, 400. And now for your solution. We know that x minus 2 and x plus 2 are both factors of this polynomial. If I were to FOIL both of my factors, I get x squared minus 4. If I look at 100 x squared plus k, pull my 100 out, I get 100 times x squared plus k over 100. So my x squared plus k over 100 would have to equal x squared minus 4. My x squareds would subtract out. So k over 100 equals negative 4. So therefore k is a negative 400, which would have given you answer A. The second way you could have done it was, if both of these are factors, that means it must divide into 100x squared plus k. So if I did a long division of x squared minus 4 into 100x squared plus 0x, because I have to hold my spot, plus k, I would say what times x squared gives me 100x squared? Well, that would be 100. 100 times x squared. 100 times negative 4. Now change your signs and add them together. This crosses out, 0x is gone, so I get k plus 400 as a remainder. However, if they are factors, we know that the remainder must always equal 0. If the remainder equals 0, solving this, I get k is a negative 400. Again, your answer is A.